Hey, what is up YouTube? It's Adam back here, and today I have another video. This time it is a review of my custom Mandalorian and the Child, or Grogu. So these are two figures that I recently made using many of the armor sets from Nate's Minifigs. If you don't know, Nate does custom armor sets which attach directly onto Lego parts. So that's how much of this figure, or almost all of these two figures, were possible. So yeah, I am really excited to have finally finished these two. I just absolutely adore the Mandalorian, and I think that these two make quite the team, so I am really happy to finally show these off to you. We'll just do each figure one at a time. There's only two of them, so we'll do Grogu first, but if you guys would like to see any of the other characters from the Mandalorian, make sure to let me know down in the comments below. And yeah, without further ado, let's start with the Child. Alright, so my camera is zoomed in about as far as it will go. This figure is pretty small, as you can see the stud for comparison. It is perfect though, I think, just in terms of capturing Grogu's likeness. And yeah, pretty much all of this figure, I guess, is 3D printed. The only thing I did was apply the paint job, which I just painted in a dark tan for the robes, and did a sort of light green, almost like I just added a lot of yellow pretty much to a green, just to lighten it up. And yeah, it just painted the hands and the head, which the head is removable if I can get it off. If we'll show, just there we go, you can see right there. And then yeah, it just slides back on, so it's a really cute little tiny figure. But yeah, all I did was paint the light green, paint the pink for the ears, and then paint the black eyes. So yeah, it's a really cute figure. And if you haven't picked up the Grogu cast, I think he might, Nate's Minifigs might have discontinued it, but there are various other customizers that do still make it. So yeah, this was a really cute and fun figure just to paint up really quick. So yeah, let's move on to the Mando. Alright, so here is the Mando, and as I said, pretty much all this figure is 3D printed. Outside of a couple of the paint jobs that I did myself, including the brown undercoat on the torso and the color of the legs, but everything else is either just 3D printed or some variation of pre-prepared. So yeah, starting with the helmet, which is a resin print. It is just a silver color with the black visor. I didn't want to overdo it too much just because the details are already there, so I figured just painting it would be the most accurate way to represent that. And if you're noticing a nozzle is missing from the jetpack, that is because unfortunately some of these resin prints are brittle, and one got lost in the sea of small things that is my carpet. So that was really unfortunate, and I looked for hours for this little piece, but I could not find it. But you know what? He has some scars of war, so that's what we're going to call that. But yeah, I use this silver color consistently, as you can see on the jetpack as well, and the rest of the armor. It was just a Citadel, I think it's silver steel or something. It's just a really good silver for just painting. It leaves sort of a consistent coat, but also you can make it a little inconsistent on certain areas where you want to show different texturing, I guess. But yeah, I painted the torso, as I said, in a dark brown color, and the arms are the same color as well. And the torso has three pieces. The belt is a separate piece from this strap, which is its own piece as well, and it goes across the torso, which is a separate piece as well. And then I painted this sand blue color in between all that. And then the belt itself is painted a Mornfang brown, and then so is the belt going across. And then various silver details on the belt and the little strap. And yeah, there's a little red dot on the side there. But yeah, the overall shaping of the torso is really nice, and I think it's very accurate. And then the arms have 2 gauntlets on either side. They are 2 separate pieces, not identical. And then the shoulder pads are also different. This one does not have the marking that this one has. And the hands are also painted in a sort of medium nougat Lego color. And then the hand armor is painted as well. And the cape itself, I added on top of the rest of the figure. It's just a cape made out of Lego fabric. So it just wanted to keep the style of a Lego figure. And the legs have 4 separate pieces, I believe. I think it's 4. Just 2 pieces on the bottom here, which I painted in silver and that dark brown color, and then 2 pieces on the top here, which are both silver. And then I have that various sand blue colors scattered throughout. And then the side here is also painted in a brown, and then the bottom is all painted by me in a light brown, and then the dark brown going over the top to signify the boots. And finally, I also gave him a couple brick arms blasters that I bought, which are sort of, I think the correct term is overmolded, but they're the full set, the pistol and the rifle, which I think go really nicely with this figure. And I think that is everything. There is a couple details that are sort of blind to some of you. There are magnets on this, which are connecting to a piece on the back, which if I get rid of all of this, including the blaster. So yeah, you can see right there, the silver and the back strap, and then the belt there as well. It all flows pretty nicely, and there's even a little spot on the back piece for this belt, so it all connects and is very, very nicely designed. And yeah, if we just put this back on, and then we put this here, just snaps right into place, and then you can just put the jetpack right on top of that. So yeah, this figure, just overall, the armor set design really makes it much, much better. And the arms can move, and there are, outside of this blaster having some minor difficulties connecting to the hands, there are some really nice details scattered throughout, as this blaster will not show. I guess I can put him in his full range of motion for just the blaster, just to show. But yeah, it's a really cool figure and a really good upgrade from the Lego version of the Mandalorian, or Din Djarin. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more. And this is goodbye, and have a nice day.